Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more Castle Story Survival Mode. Me back shortly after we had a bit of an oopsie last episode. Oopsie being the official term of I have just got back from work again and I'm starting to talk like a child, but it's fine. So last time, as I was saying, we had a bit of an oopsie where the Corruptrons managed to pathfind their way up around the side here and the back and broke down these two walls, which is a bit of an issue. Not one that I really know how to resolve right now. I'm thinking we might just have to accept that it's a bit shit. We did manage to finish this sort of front wall here though, which looks quite nice. But time for aestheticness is gone, because we actually need to worry a bit more about what we're actually doing to defend ourselves here. Now the thing that I can think of to actually get rid of this issue is maybe to put down some form of, I don't know, maybe a tower in this corner here? I don't really know, but I'm going to go with it. Because, who knows, it seems fine. Although, to be honest, we probably don't need a tower. We could just put a couple of archers up here, because this is actually a too high a wall. Which is what we're currently looking for anyway, so yeah, there's that. Aside from that, though, not really sure what else we can do to improve this. I mean, obviously it's not brilliant, but, you know, needs must and all that. Planche, I'm going to need you to pick this up, my friend, and I'm going to need you to drop it off in here. There we go. And then we are going to set this as a normal block. And then we're going to set this as the final bit of staircase. Right, so in order to actually man this wall, we're going to need a couple more archers. God forbid that I might actually spawn something in that isn't an archer in the next 2 episodes, but we're going to put an archer maybe here. We really could actually do with clearing some of these trees away, and I'm not really sure how we can start doing that, but I don't know. Let's just do this for now. Jason, look at you with your hipster spelling of Jason. These kids, they don't even put A's in Jason anymore. Come up here, Jason. It seems that he's getting a bit confused by this layout we have here. Did we actually spawn a second one in? I can't really remember. Oh, we did. Dupe. Perfect. Come here, Dupe. And Jason, you're going to come up here. I think it's actually because Aramis is in the way. So Jason, get up there, you bugger. There we go. Then defend. I'm not sure still if that defend button actually does anything, but we're going to get Dupe to come up onto this corner here. This is going to be better than having no one up here, and Dupe of course will be able to shoot down here as well, which is quite good, because the more people we have shooting down here, the less are actually going to make it up the hillside here anyway. Aside from that, I'm not really sure what we can do to improve this. Obviously we can add another tower over here, which might be a good idea, but I'm not really sure if that's going to help our defence all that much. Now what we could do is start building the sort of second layer of wall that I was sort of planning on doing anyway. Of course what we could do is put a little out tower in the middle here that will allow us to shoot down on both this side and this side. That might be a good idea. I'm just wondering now, because I'm not very convinced after seeing the plan I had with these two towers, because it seems that like the Corruptrons actually do have a bit more randomised pathfinding than I initially thought, because I thought, well, they're going to go for the most direct route, and like over here, the most direct route would not be to go into this tower right here, but apparently they do. So, I'm not really sure how that works. However, it seems to be fine for now. We've got just over 2 minutes until next wave. I think I might just see how this works, because obviously I'm not really sure what I want to improve until I actually see what needs to be improved, if you see what I mean. So that's what we're going to do. And of course, I think we could possibly start thinking about putting down another tower here maybe, or even just like a second layer of towers behind here. That might be a good idea, but again, I don't really know what I want to do. I thought this would be enough. Of course what we could do is actually get a second archer up here like I was originally going to. So what's this one called? God forbid, Poros. Poros number 2, because we actually have a Poros already, don't we? Wonderful. They need a few more names in this game. I'm thinking Parky as an archer would be a good one. Developers. No, and yeah, they just need a bit more randomization. I'd actually quite like to see a bit more randomization or even customization in terms of what the different characters look like. like the waves of corruptions. I would have liked to have maybe seen a few different kinds of enemies, maybe some ranged ones. I'm sure all these things are in the making. It's just that the developers of this game, I think, are a bit slow on the whole creation of new ideas and stuff, or sort of maybe integration of ideas into the game itself. I think it's maybe due to the lack of funding, actually. I'm not completely sure what the story is there. Probably shouldn't judge, though. Good game so far. Look all the episodes we've got out of it, and how much progression we've had. Anyway, this is an episode of Rambling. Where's this wave of enemies? There's just like piles of their dead bodies everywhere, which is lovely. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how far I want to take this series. I mean, it's had a good run. We're beyond episode 10 just with this one. We had a good 5 episodes in the sandbox mode. I'd very much like to see what you guys think in the comments below. Please tell me if you're getting bored of this. I can start new series. I'm going to bring back Parky Shorts soon as well, which I know is one of your favourites. So, really it's just a question of what you guys want me to do. I'm happy to carry on, maybe for a few more episodes at least, but if you're all bored, then that's absolutely fine too. Okay, let's kill these bastards. Wave 22, actually. We've done quite a few of these now. I'd quite like to get to wave 30 and then we could probably call it a day. That seems like a good aim to have, but I'm not sure. Okay, so these guys are all actually being able to shoot at quite a distance now, which is pretty damn good. There we go. How close can they get? So they didn't get up the wall that time. It doesn't look like they're coming round the sides. Now, where do these guys go? So one is coming round the side here. Right. So that's what's happening here. And then Jason can't shoot. Shit. Right. So this is going to be the problem. So we've seen the weak point in our structure over here. So I think what we need to do is, basically there's this sort of little hot gatesy bit here. If we create this so that it is inaccessible... Let's see, can he actually shoot this guy? God, this is awful. Jesus Christ. There we go. Right, so, plan of action. Build some form of... I mean, we don't even need to build anything. What we could do is start digging away at this so that they can't actually get past this tree. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get Clyde here. Clyde, you're going to come over here, my friend. Can he actually get past this wall? I think he can now, actually, which is absolutely wonderful. So, Clyde, come here. Come here, my friend. Now, what we need to do, really, is dig out an area. If we just get rid of this task. Can we not get rid of this task? It's this one we want to get rid of anyway. Okay, so, get rid of this. Delete task. Now, Clyde, my friend, Clyde, you are tasked with one of the most important things in the entire world, which is actually to make sure that this path here is inaccessible, even if it means losing your own life. Now, they can't climb over things which have a too high dip, which means that if we make this like so... See, now the problem is they can actually climb up a 1 high dip, which is a bit silly. So we're actually going to need to dig... I'm not sure if this is actually helping at all. It depends how the terrain goes, because I think unfortunately this topsoil is only 1 thick anyway, so there's not really much you can do to stop them. Unless we did something like this. But then I think the guy is just gonna... I have no idea. This isn't gonna work, is it? Because I think they're just gonna walk around the back here. If we do something like this, I think they're still going to path into that and try and break it down. Ah, why is this so complicated? Of course, we could, actually. This is a good opportunity here. Let's get rid of all of this. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of these tasks, because this is what I want to do. I want to try out my plan, my ridiculous plan, of seeing whether we can actually trick the AI with the stockpile. Now, my idea, for those of you who weren't aware, was that they can't actually break through stockpiles which have a load of stuff on them. So, what the plan is to basically put down one here. Actually, is that red because we can't put it there? I think it is, isn't it? Damn it. suppose what we could do is put one here, one there as well. Would that trick them enough? I don't know if that would actually trick them. Okay, Runo, get on this. This might be enough just to confuse them for now anyway. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that layer there, and I'm going to get him just to build this anyway, because it's going to give us a bit of time either way. How many times have I said way in this sentence? I have no idea, but it's probably far too many. Okay, so that's like that. Then basically we want to get the stockpiles down here and start filling them up with stuff. Now this stuff here, I'm hoping, if we knock this down, this is a bit tricky because it might actually get rid of all of our defences anyway, which is not really what we want. We're going to do this. Here they go, they're going to start filling this up like this. In fact, we don't need to break this down, so let's not do that. There we go. Right, so this temporary wall is going up here. Not sure if this is actually going to trick the AI at all. I don't think it is. I think it's a bit of a shit plan, if I'm honest. Why would that trick it? What am I on about? That's not going to trick anyone. But this might trick the AI. As soon as this is full of rock, it might... Because basically, my idea is... I've been rambling a little bit. But the idea is, basically, I've seen this behaviour before, where the AI will try and path around this as opposed to actually breaking it down, because it's not an object that they can break. Now, I think the corruptions, the way they work is, the only blocks they can actually break are these stone blocks that you would use in building and walls, as you'd expect. However, the hell is that noise? Okay. Oh god, look, they've broken down this top layer here. That's a bit of a shame. In fact, what we could do is... can we build this up again? There we go, let's do that. Poor Bing Ba Bing Ba, got his tower broken down. Yes, but anyway, once these are up and running, what the idea is that hopefully they'll see this as something they can't path through, which would mean that this path here would actually become completely irrelevant anyway. Maybe. This is all very touch and go. I really don't know if this is going to work at all, but we're soon going to find out. So, Runo. Runo, what are you doing, my dear? Runo, you're going to come over here. Clyde, just come down here for now. Runo, where's your task? Can we place any more of these? Can we place one here? I think we can, actually. That would be interesting. Let's do that. Okay, so Runo's going to do that. In fact, I think this might have tricked Runo's AI as well, which means that these two guys are actually completely confused now. Great. So instead, I think we're going to get rid of this wall here, and we are going to put Planche on this. In fact, I think it was just a bit derp, so let's not do... We can actually just delete this task completely now. God, my commentary today, Jesus! It's because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing all this weird stuff with these... I really don't know if this is going to work. If it does, then basically all I can do is put a layer of stockpiles in front of all these things, which would kind of defeat the purpose of the game a little bit, wouldn't it? Okay, so we put one there. I wonder, can we put one here as well? I don't think they're going to path down here, to be honest. That seems a bit unlikely to me. Can we put one round here? I don't think so either. Of course, what we could do is try and just put a little blockade wall across like this. Oh, but it doesn't like that, does it? Ah, damn. I could, of course... Stop saying you could, of course. What I might do, just out of complete interest, actually. Can I block this off here? I really don't know if this is going to work at all. If I do this... No, that's probably not the best place for it, is it? Okay, well, I think we're probably just going to wait until the next wave. I'm not really sure if this is going to do what I'm expecting. It's going to be interesting either way. Well, this might not be a very good plan, because this wall's going to throw the guy off anyway. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we... Let's put a layer across here. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just do it. Impromptu wall. This is what I'm doing here. I don't think there's a gap there that they can get through. If I do that there as well, and maybe there... In fact, can they even get through that bit? I don't think that's possible to get to. There we go, that should do it. Right. So, plan. Gonna basically try and not screw this up horribly. Oh, for God's sake. No! Go! Seriously? Seriously, game? Seriously? Okay, so these guys are going to come out around here and start building this up. Probably not the best time for this, but I think we could probably get away with it. Or at least we can put down these. And I don't know, who knows? Even the bases might confuse the Corruptrons. I'm not convinced that Corruptrons will be confused by the bases without the blocks on them. Of course, what might happen is what's happening here. They might just clip straight through these, and then we've just created a really pointless wall of material that's going to confuse our own guys. Difficult. I'm really not sure what's going to happen here. Either way, I feel like we should probably recall all of our workers. Okay, so let's get all of our workers to go back to the crystal. We're going to ignore all of this shit here. Now, this is our hot gates. The Battle of Thermopylae. Don't know why it made me go weird then. Now. Please work, else I'm going to punch a bitch. I don't know who this bitch is. Possibly one of these guys. Kalu, what the hell are you doing? Luby, if you die right now, I'm going to punch you in the face. You're going to be the bitch that I punch. Lube is just running on the spot. He's getting owned. Okay, what's happening around here? Now, is this guy going to path round? Of course, we might not get anyone that comes around this side, which would be a bit of a pain. It looks like someone's breaking through here, so maybe we'll put Zeus here. Ah! Right, what's happening? Oh, they're just climbing up. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. And no one's gone round this side, which is highly irritating. Damn it. Oh god! Look, they've started breaking down this wall here as well. Nad? Poor Nad. Poor Nad indeed. He's probably going to die at some point, but that's fine. Okay, well that was far too easy, and it didn't really do what we wanted. Dear God, look at all the people in here. So I think we're probably going to leave it for the episode. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to give your support in the comment section below as always, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Awkward, goodbye. Awkward.